Hey there Stampers, and welcome to Simple Card Sunday. Today I have a really simple Christmas card to show you. I based this card on a card design that I saw on Pinterest. It was a card by Melissa Davies and I fell in love with the simplicity of it. So today for our card we're using two stamp sets. We're using the Work of Art set, and that's to do these images right here. It's this one right here out of that set. And we're also using the Merry Everything set, and I just used the Merry Christmas out of it for this. So let's get started. Pull in some cardstock. So I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to fold that in half. That's the base of our card this week. Okay, and I have a piece of Cherry Cobbler cardstock, which measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And I have another piece of Whisper White cardstock, which measures 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to set these aside and just use my Whisper White cardstock for now. We need 3 colors of ink to do the background of our card here. So I have Always Artichoke, Sahara Sand, and Cherry Cobbler. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to use my Always Artichoke one first. Pull back my original here. So you can see there's the 3 colors there. I like to start with the middle one. So if I can get the middle one fairly centered in my card, then I can just do one on the top and one on the bottom, and then they'll all be fairly centered. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up my stamp with Always Artichoke ink. And my Always Artichoke is one of my last 4 really old ink pads. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it off once because I don't want it quite so dark, and just eyeball it down into the middle. So there's my Always Artichoke one. I'm going to close this, set it aside, and then I'm going to clean off my stamp. And I just like to use baby wipes to clean my stamps. I find it really quick and easy. So we'll do that. Then I'm going to pull in the Sahara Sand, which is another one of the 4 old style ink pads that I have. So it's kind of noisy. Alright, the Sahara Sand I'm not going to stamp off at all. I'm just going to stamp it just normal. So there's my Sahara Sand. And then we're going to, again, clean off the stamp. Okay, and Cherry Cobbler. So we'll open that up. And the Cherry Cobbler I'm also going to stamp off once, just like I did with the Always Artichoke. So we'll stamp that off and stamp that down. So there's my 3 colors. And then we're going to add a sentiment. So like I said, I used the Merry Christmas from the Merry Everything stamp set. And I'm going to stamp that with soft suede ink. So we'll open that up and give it some ink and ink a little more. And right down in the middle, there's the Merry Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start sticking it together. So I'll pull my pieces back in, and I'm going to stick this piece onto the Cherry Cobbler piece. So just with a little bit of snail, and like so. And then the Cherry Cobbler piece I'm going to stick on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Whoops. Alright, so Stampin' Dimensionals, I like to do 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle, just so that it doesn't bow. And remember the little Stampin' Dimensionals tip: if you press your thumbnail or your fingernail into the center of the backing, they come off really easy. I'm just noticing the big pile of dimensionals I have off to the side there from all the videos that I've done. You guys would laugh if you saw that. Alright, so we're going to stick that on with our dimensionals, and then one final step, I'm going to use the star, this little teeny tiny star punch, and some of the champagne glimmer paper. I'm just going to punch out 3 stars. Alright, and I like to use my Tombow glue to stick those on. I find that it just, a little dollop of that Tombow glue in the middle, and they stick really nice and easy. And so we're going to do 1 up here, and 1 down here, and 1 over here. And there you have it. We've done a simple Christmas card, easy to mass produce, easy to stamp up. You're going to want to make sure that you check my blog because I do have a couple other designs of cards done just like this. different styles of cards and for different occasions. And if you like what you see and you would like to see more, I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator if you're Canadian. Contact me and I can send you a catalog and we can get started that way. Thanks and have a great day.